Is Teddy using Rosé of Blackpink? People annoyed at I-LIT's media play in regards to new jeans? While we're at it, let's talk about BABYMONSTER being compared to Blackpink once again. So Hee is going through it with her most recent post, and so much more on today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. Yes, we're in a different angle. Listen, my last video got age restricted. Now, this is not the first time this has happened, and you guys know, like, I'm super squeaky clean when it comes to my videos. I try to be super careful. I blur things out. I don't even swear. So tell me how my last video got age restricted. And this isn't the first time it happened. Do you know what happened last time? It got age restricted. I appealed it. It got immediately denied. Now they said that humans review this. I do not believe it. And you know why I don't believe it? Because I went to Twitter and asked them, please tell me what is going on with this. And they come back to me a couple of days later saying, oh, it was an error on our end. Is that so? They're saying it's going to take another couple days, so the video is just age restricted and limited ads for a couple days until, you know, they either tell me that I actually did something wrong or it's another mistake on their end, which is really weird. So I'm just left here wondering, like, what am I allowed to, like, actually talk about? But enough about my life story. Let's get into the K-pop news, even though I feel incredibly discouraged. I-LIT have been killing it with their debut song Magnetic, but just like any explosive debut, there is some backlash. So the first thing we saw is that people were saying that their choreography was a little too inspired by other groups, most notably LE SSERAFIM and New Jeans. But when I was scrolling through TikTok, I saw a lot more comparisons to like G-IDLE and other groups as well. You know, I would personally argue that if you take any choreography, you could come to the same conclusion that there are similar dance moves in so many other K-pop songs. In fact, that used to be exclusively what I used to do on this channel. All Blackpink dances are the same, all this group's dances are the same, and I would just show like similar dance moves, and I thought it was fun. I personally like it. But anyways, here it is. I-LIT's choreography is said to be too similar to other groups. So in this first clip, we see the infamous many arms dance moves. You will see this in so many choreographies, I promise you, but it's also in Fearless. And then we have that leg move that's also in LE SSERAFIM's Easy. And then we have, like, you know, the hair flip thing that is in New Jeans' Attention. So the question is being asked, are they too similar? Let's read some comments. Isn't this just noise marketing? We have to stop giving them attention. I see what you did there. They even copied Attention's formation. Are they insane? They probably added those for viral marketing. In the first place, the company tried to imitate other groups by sorry, I got distracted by the gif at the bottom. Like, is this Inkigayo? Am I like screwing myself over here? Like, we're also, not only are we gonna get age restricted, but we're gonna get 47 more copyright claims by SBS. It should be good. Let's just fix it really quick, just in case, okay? In the first place, the company tried to imitate other groups by biting its teeth. Usually those moves are pretty common, but they are trying to put them all together for viral marketing, so it's just irrefutable. LE SSERAFIM's step was all the rage in foreign countries even before Easy came out. It's short, but this overlaps with Ditto dance too. I'm not sure since I'm not knowledgeable about dance, but seeing all the overlaps, even if you call it plagiarism, you could at least admit they took reference. So then we see Ditto's dance move down here. So I'll leave you with the question, do you think they are too similar and that there's something fishy going on? Or do you think it really is a marketing strategy? Or do you think they just use the same choreographers and inevitably there are some overlaps? Let me know in the comments. However, more recently, it seems people are disgusted with I-LIT's media play because they keep bringing up New Jeans. I'm honestly disgusted with the way I-LIT is media playing using New Jeans. So in this first one, I already see New Jeans Dongsang in the text. New Jeans' younger sister group I-LIT, shocking real life fan cam. New Jeans' younger sister group's hot debut, I-LIT's Magnetic. The concept of New Jeans is subtly copied and both domestic and international fans are talking about it. Their choreography even looks like New Jeans and LE SSERAFIM's to the point where people wonder if they are trying to target them. Despite being older on average, they are being media played as being New Jeans' younger sister group. Even though they are from the same label, the producers are different, yet they shamelessly imitate the successful girl group's unique concept and skills, aiming to gain attention and ride on their popularity. Fans are vehemently denying any similarities, but in every comment section related to I-LIT, there are talks in Korean, English, and Japanese about New Jeans. So you guys still claim this wasn't done on purpose. This first comment is so funny to me because they're saying they are in Hypen's little sisters. What New Jeans' little sisters? Which is true because I-LIT is under Belift and New Jeans is under Adore. Now they're all under Hive technically. But if you want to use the technicality, you could be like BTS's younger sister group or there's so many hype groups. How am I not TXT? Maybe one day aespa's younger sister group. I don't know. Anyways, agree. NewJeans' little sisters will be made by Min Hee-jin and debut under Adore. They're really trying to use all means to make them famous. I'm getting off. And they're the ones going around hating on NewJeans. I-LIT and Rise are both cheap They're trying to attack since there were talks about them being NewJeans dupes. Their survival show flopped, so they're trying to gain recognition this way. Here are some more comments. They used BTS Little Sister when NewJeans debuted. It's a cycle. I mean, I will admittedly say it's the way of life. That's just how things are done. You'd be really silly to not, actually, 5th gen is a little silly to not make more use of their senior group's popularity, because in 2nd gen, they milked it so much. I remember 21 doing so much with Big Bang, doing songs with Big Bang, covering Big Bang songs, and now I feel like it's a little bit more rare to see interactions aside from what do you call them? Dance challenges. But you gotta do what you gotta do. But all this criticism comes not too long after I-LIT themselves have been criticized for their responses to the media, though there are some people defending them saying that they were just nervous. But let's read some of the questions that were asked of them and some of the responses. So they were asked if being under a massive label like Hive put pressure on them, and they responded basically, here are many singers in our company that we look up to. We will keep that in mind and do our best. They were then asked what makes them different from LE SSERAFIM or NewJeans, and they answered, the charm of our team is what we can fully immerse ourselves in any moment. Our fans love this side of us. When we are on stage, we will focus on being on stage, and when we are off stage, we will show you how we have fun among ourselves. So it seems people are saying that their answers were quite similar despite the different questions being asked of them. So let's read some more. Please answer in detail about what makes you different from NewJeans, a fellow group with teenage members. They answer, we would like to show more of how we have fun on and off stage. The reporter asks, is there something you want to achieve beyond numbers? They respond, we want to be like our seniors who have fun on and off stage. We also want to learn how to become more composed like they are. As a group, we'd like to be more comfortable and happy around one another and become artists who continue to love what we do. The reporter asks, what do you think are the standards of being called a 5th generation girl group, and do you feel any pressure? Our goal is to allow the public to hear a variety of music from us, as well as show them our own charms, including honest, confident, quirky, and real sides. So some people are saying that the answers were quite repetitive and AI-like, while others are defending them, saying that they're quite nervous. I mean, if you asked me and I was part of a group, what makes you different from NewJeans? I'd be like, I'm not NewJeans. It's understandable that they're media trained and they're told, this is how you answer a question. Answer a question with this. This is how you answer that question. Because sometimes it feels like such philosophical questions that require essays to write and a lot of thinking. And sometimes you're just like, damn, it's pretty obvious, but you need to come up with something else other than we're just not NewJeans, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to be rude. But here are some comments about it. Since they're rookies, it's understandable that they were awkward and didn't know how to answer well. Why did they put out an article like that? LOL, this is low even for the reporters. It has the same vibe as, what do you want to eat? My goal is to eat delicious food. How does your food taste? My goal is to enjoy tasty food well. How is it different from what you ate yesterday? My goal is to eat something delicious and enjoy it. LOL. What is this referring to? Is this an actual exchange between who? I want to know. I don't know how old they are, but they must have been nervous as young rookies who just debuted. It is normal for them to not be able to speak properly without training. Isn't this just a negative publicity tactic? LOL. Hybe is known for forced negative virality. I'm just frustrated by reading it. LOL. I'm sure they practiced a few answers with expected questions, but it seems that they repeated the same answer over and over. So what do you think about that? How would you have answered what makes you different from NewJeans and LE SSERAFIM? Let me know in the comments. Does BABYMONSTER's teaser for Sheesh look familiar to you? The group are set to have their official debut as a 7-member group with Ahyun's return, of course, but immediately after their teasers were dropped, people started comparing the visuals to BLACKPINK. In terms of sound, I've seen a lot of people say it's reminiscent of How You Like That. You can let me know what you think about that. But I will admit, when I saw the teaser, it was just it randomly popped up on TikTok. I'm like, is that Lalisa? So, BABYMONSTER can't escape BLACKPINK comparisons with new Sheesh teaser. So in the teaser, we see a member walking towards these very big doors, which a lot of people thought was similar to Lisa's music video Lalisa, and even reminiscent of a scene in How You Like That. Here are some comments. I'm crying. Did they reuse a BPMV set? YG needs to bring back that whistle playing with fire as if it's your last concert for them too. Those ate so hard. This will be part of the pre-chorus or bridge, and then the chorus will be the Sheesh part. It's the same formula as all other YG songs. BLACKPINK, How You Like That from Shopee. I didn't find anything impressive. Also, this group feels like I-LAND and Friends. Their songs... She just came back. We haven't even heard her. Their songs have the exact formula as Blackpink's. They don't have unique vocal tones, and Blackpink's songs are just more enjoyable because of their vocal colors. Also, it's cringe when you realize they're very young but act like adults who don't give a F. That's so interesting because I've seen the exact opposite about BABYMONSTER, that, you know, their songs are a little bit more on the younger side. And since they are so young, it's actually good, you know? Why are people shocked about the song? Isn't YG famous for their recycled song and music video setup? No one is shocked, just disappointed. Is YG really broke or what? I feel like they reused BPMV set or the creative team no longer have new ideas. That looks exactly like the combination of How You Like That, Kill This Love, both visually and sound-wise. I thought YG would at least try to make them stand out from BP, but the way they're being presented, nothing looks impressive. Sure, budget is there because it's YG and the vocals are good, but other than that, it's reuse, recycle, restart. It goes on to say that the reactions on Reddit are a bit more positive, but that the comparisons are still there. I actually made a short not too long ago talking about how YG is a music video repeater. They repeat a lot of concepts that look similar since 21. So it's really not surprising that people were noticing similarities in Batter Up to Blackpink music videos, and now even just in the teaser of Sheesh, people are noticing music video similarities. But I'd love to know what you think. Do you think it really is uninspired, or do you think it just paints a bigger company-wide picture, if that makes sense? Like YG lore, am I going too far? Me trying to justify something YG is doing. It's literally company lore, you just don't get it. But let me know what you think. Since the Blackpink members have gone their separate ways for individual activities, we've all been patiently waiting because, you know, Blackpink as a group, we kind of understand we're gonna have to wait a couple years for something. You know, we had very low expectations from the beginning, but now that they're on their own solo-wise, the possibilities are endless. And in the most recent news, it has been announced that Blackpink's Rosé will be featured on I-LAND2's Signal song performance video. So what is I-LAND2? It is a survival show from Mnet, wherein Hypin was actually created during the first season, since it was a collaboration with Hype. Now, the second season is actually a collaboration with the Black label. So here it is, I-LAND2 NA. Producers introduced Signal song and new teaser, and Blackpink Rosé to feature in performance video. So this performance video with Rosé is set to be released on April 4th at 6 p.m. KST. But it seems some fans are unhappy about this. We're finally going to hear Rosé's voice. You're allowed to turn things like that down. We don't even know if the song will be released digitally. This shows their treatment towards her so much. She already has the last part in their full album, and now they're using her to promote Teddy's show. This shows Teddy's class. Even for Just Dance, he used Rosé for his demo, and now he's using Rosé again. Please at least release the song digitally. I like it that we're able to listen to her voice in a new song, but this isn't a song that is certified to be released digitally, and it's made for the kids who will be debuting under that show. Rosé has been preparing her next solo album for 3 years already, and she's supposed to release it this year, but instead they're using her to promote this show. This is just dumbfounding, and they even blocked her path to collab with other artists all this time. This isn't Rosé's song though, it's just Teddy using Rosé to promote who effing, moving on. This is annoying. Stop stealing the time that Rosé could be using to prepare for her solo album. And because Rosé is so kind, I bet she's unable to refuse them either. And even with the 2 Blackpink full albums, they treated their main vocal like crap. Now they're just blatantly using her. That might be inappropriate to say. Moving on. It's been almost 3 full years since her last solo album, and you're telling me this is coming out in 7 days? I'm effing happy. Sarcastic. But what do you think? Are you excited to hear her finally again? Or do you agree that she is being used? And you want to know something? I actually predicted that this would happen in my K-pop dream. Let me pull it up, okay? So I had a dream that Rosé and I were best friends. And, you know, there's a housing crisis right now. So she offered to buy me an apartment. So it was either she was willing to pay $7,000 a month for me for rent, or $500,000 for an apartment. So that was the dream. You might be wondering, like, how did you predict anything with that? Well, as soon as I woke up from that dream, I went on Twitter and I saw this tweet. Blackpink's Rosé will sing the theme song for Final Love song for I-LAND2. So how did I dreamt of Rosé and I woke up to this news. It's like I manifested it or something. Take what you can get. I don't know. I was on Twitter because I was looking to see if YouTube creators responded to me about my age restricted video. They didn't. Still no update if you're curious. Okay. So Hee, the actress, is absolutely going through it. Ever since the news broke out about her relationship, it has been nothing but controversy. To remind you of what happened, essentially it was rumored that she was dating actor Lee, but her company denied this before she herself eventually confirmed this news. There's really issues surrounding the fact that people thought that he left his previous girlfriend to be with So Hee. Now, Lee, for his part, has stayed completely silent. Let's read the post. So this was posted to Instagram before it was deleted, but she basically starts off by saying that she can't stand these fake allegations. I chased my happiness and now I am here. I dated around and neither I nor other people are serious and I ended up wasting a lot of time. It was then when I had turned 30 and I was looking for a direction that I met this person. The exact date we met was November 2023, and she goes on to explain that they had never met before. And she's going to ignore any comments that say otherwise. We had never met publicly or privately, and we don't have any mutual acquaintances, and I purchased the bear through KakaoTalk in 2021. Different from my past relationships, looks weren't everything. I felt my body and heart became healthier, and just like any other couple, I felt he was someone that I needed. Most important, however, is the fact that I would never insert myself in someone else's relationship. She makes sure to point out that she would never insert herself in anyone else's relationship. It is true that Jin and Hedy broke up last year. It is true that they ended their relationship by wishing each other well. I am writing this not to reveal their relationship, but to prove that he didn't leave her for me. But 선배님 Hedy, when you wrote in your apology that he said he wanted to meet in November, it wasn't because he wanted to get back together. I can't reveal the reason why because I'm not the one who said it. If this was a lie, you can release articles saying so. Or you, who despite all of my attempts I couldn't reach, can contact me directly. I too am frustrated that a person directly involved in this is staying silent. This means that I might be writing this having been fooled by his lies and that he didn't leave you for me. Because of this, please understand that what I'm writing has nothing to do with my emotions and is only based on facts in our respective agencies. I'm not a fool to write this based on a one-sided story, and I don't want to bring any further controversy to the fans who once supported me, my agency CEO, and its employees. I'm writing this because there are people I need to protect. What I'm trying to say is that although the breakup article came out in November, you guys had already broken up. We can stop with the media play because the facts are facts. So she's really denying these accusations of transit love, basically that he went from Hedy to her and that there was a period of time in between. But why are you casting doubt on articles that say you guys had already broken up and making it seem like articles saying that he did leave you for me are true? I can't understand you. It's also hilarious to me that half of the commenters criticizing me are from burner accounts. If you're going to criticize me, do it with real facts. And although this is off topic, hearing people talk badly about my family, my upbringing, and my parents has given me a new perspective. I have apologized. I don't know if it reached you as I can't get in touch with you, but I hope you rest assured knowing that I did. I also apologize to your fans if I acted out of place. Even if time has passed, I'll always acknowledge my mistakes. What I don't understand, however, is what was so funny about your former lover getting a new girlfriend. I want to ask you why you would take the contents of a text message that wasn't about getting back together and making it seem like it had significant meaning, and by doing so making it seem like you were wronged by this new relationship 4 months later and then staying silent about it. I'm not asking for your pity, and this isn't to get an apology despite receiving countless hate comments thanks to your words. I'm simply asking out of curiosity. She's basically asking Hedy why she's making it seem like Regional left her to be with So Hee and that the time period was very, very short when in reality it was 4 months long. Also, I want to ask people who are combative towards me when I get criticized for wearing a friendship ring, for smiling at reporters who waited for me in the airport on a cool day, and for not smiling at reporters as if I didn't have a choice but to receive hate. I just want to ask you why you hate me. I'm sure if I upload this, my agency will be criticized for not being able to control me. I'll be told that I am playing the victim and people will write that they are tired of the drama. I know, it seems people want me to explain some parts and want me to stay silent on others. I'm not sure what people want from me. I'm writing this because I don't think I should respond with silence. It is true that I am making a living off the public's love and trust. I would like to apologize once again for not handling this in a more mature way, but I really hate that people think Regina left Hedy for me. I am not conjuring up any of this, so please let me know what I did wrong. And to those who criticize me for writing this and claim I am not sorry enough, I also don't want to be kind to you. So please don't consume my work and hate me to the very end. Please lose all interest in me and live the rest of your life for the sake of your own happiness. Lastly, I would like to apologize to everyone who has been affected by the controversy. And actually her company responded to this by saying, "We have no comments to give at this time. We apologize." I can imagine it's really difficult to just kind of like have to sit back and see people say all this stuff about you and feel like you want to say something, but in reality saying something just makes it worse. If we think of the backlash towards Hyunjin compared to Han So-hee, who do you think got it worse? I think they both got their fair share of backlash, but I do wonder what it would have been like had she not said anything at all, like nothing at all. Not an Instagram story, not a blog post, not an Instagram post, absolutely nothing at all if they both stayed completely silent, what this would have ended up like. But as always, of course, let me know what you think in the comments. So I guess that's it for today's video. I'm still upset about my age restriction, and I'll see you next week, and hopefully everything is resolved. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. As for me, I'm gonna get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!